The U.S. Capitol building sat nearly empty today after lawmakers adjourned for the weekend without a deal to end the government shutdown. Donald Trump's frustration boiled over again on Twitter. "We will be forced to close the southern border entirely," he wrote, "if the obstructionist Democrats do not give us money to finish the wall." Trump suggested the move would net the U.S. what he called a profit, saying it would bring car manufacturing back across the border from Mexico, taking the U.S. back to the days before NAFTA. Many lawmakers disagreed.
It stifle commerce, significant commerce between our two countries. It benefits both of us. And so I just don't think that he'll follow through. I hope not.
Trump also tweeted without offering evidence that a new caravan is forming in Honduras and repeated a threat to cut off all aid to that country, El Salvador, and Guatemala. The tweets were too much for some politicians.
This is all part of a total anti-immigrant screed that the president has been on for 2 years now. And as far as I'm concerned, it should stop, and I'm really glad that the House is now in Democratic hands so that we can have some checks and balances.
The administration is also dealing with the fallout from the deaths of 2 children of Guatemalan migrant families in U.S. custody. Trump's Secretary of Homeland Security, Kirstjen Nielsen, visited the border area in Texas today where the families were held. The White House press secretary linked the deaths to the need for immigration reform.
It's one of the reasons that the president wants to fix our broken immigration system. It's a treacherous journey, and we don't want to see people go that route. We want people to come through the legal process so that they're not putting their lives on the line to do this.
Trump says instead of heading to Florida with his family, he will remain in Washington through the New Year holiday to deal with the shutdown. So expect more tweets. Ron Charles, CBC News, Washington.